Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.
Yo, and welcome back to the Rusty Road to Paragon. Okay, so we're running back into Shooting Stars. As you know, we're just kind of like doubling up between that and Act 7. So we're taking on Titania in Chapter 4 right there. And things are starting to feel a little bit better throughout the game. I'm starting to get a feel for the way that the AI is working and some of the changes. Not all of them. I still have a long way to go, but starting to feel a little bit better. And then we're going to jump into Gwenperion, which is actually going to be the first major boss fight since my return. The first boss in, well, the main boss, the Chapter 6 boss for Chapter 1 of Act 7. So let's see how we do. And of course, we're stacking on those 7-star shards because number 2 is coming very, very soon. Who does number 2 work for? Let's go. All right, here we go. We are hitting off another set of 7-star shards, and we are battling Titania here. I think the main thing here is just for me to keep attacking her, so I've got to keep getting those openings because I don't want to get rooted. At the same time, I'm still, at this point, I'm not really paying too much attention to the nodes unless I get rocked. So things like float like a butterfly, I hadn't really thought about while I was fighting this fight. I'm just trying to get back to some kind of familiarity with fighting. So things like intercepting, power cycling. Of course, strikers make that a whole lot easier, which is great. But I hadn't noticed that dodging an attack was going to unpause her furies at all. And I wasn't paying too much attention to her unstoppable and unblockable, but now I'm just trying not to get hit. Here I am getting rooted. I really wanted to push her back into the wall, so I'm trying out my heavy attack, see if I can break out of rooted, which it doesn't, which is my own fault for not knowing that. So I missed my chance. I lost my caltrops and I lost my cold snap, so I'm going to try to build that back up. So I'm going to build up here to an SP2 and see if I can get this done. Now I did do this now right here. Look at this right here, right as that last hit comes in, right on the timer. Just bad luck, wasn't paying attention, but I didn't die. But now I have my SP2, boom, I land the perfect release, and I get the double cold snaps, and she is taking down a lot of health right now. And I'm using my striker to push this into the corner because I've already committed to the SP3, and we get the win. Now to stock up on this ISO 8, so I'm gonna be jumping in and picking up some mutant, as well as some tech, but mostly mutant to even it all out. Rusty. Okay, so 7.1.6, going through that lane with America Chavez mainly here. We got recharge going on here, so as we're blocking, we're building up that power, and we've got power shield as well. And this is just super, super fun with her. So I had a really good time just getting through this entire lane and then getting over to Gwenmaster. So enjoy the montage. I'll see you on the fight. All right, here we go. We are jumping into the Gwenperion fight. So we're going to select another champion. We're going to jump in with Omega Red. And right now I've got Cable on the team. I have Warlock and I have Heimdall. That whole thing is going to be my way to get around her healing. With Cable, I'm going to be able to double up on those Technovirus charges so that I can finally infect her and she cannot heal, right? So I'm going to be playing around with that. I'm going to be hitting into block. I'm making that contact, making sure that those stay stacked on. Now, I did put on a bunch of boosts and things like that so we can get this thing rolling because I only have a 5-star Warlock. Really wish I had a 6-star for this fight, but I do not. So I'm not getting any of those bonuses. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that SP3. I just have to make sure I'm continually stacking on those charges. The selective time stream here is the problem, of course. That's where the whole regen thing happens. It's gonna regen fully if I cannot keep this up. Now, Heimdall is here as my backup plan just to make sure I don't die, of course. And then power buildup is the concern here. Cannot get touched with any specials at all because that prowess is just building up like crazy. And then after 10, she becomes unblockable. So this is a longer fight with a weaker champion. Of course, I just don't have the champions yet. So this is the whole thing. The Rusty Road to Paragon, got to build all of that up. Now, I will say I was surprised in this fight because, again, hitting the SP3 and then not doing SP3, they locked it out, which was great. Made this fight a whole lot more fun. Now, I'm telling you, without Cable, this is nearly impossible because you just cannot stack those charges up fast enough. I was getting rocked before on a previous try on this, just did not work out, but luckily for that synergy, that's what's going to take us through. Now, we do have a nice rotation going on here, and I'm really only focusing on doing the SP2 because it's a very easy way to stack up those charges, and I don't want to put any shocks on her, so, you know, building up her power faster and all that stuff and feeding her with the high energy diet. Now, this is where things got a little bit funky. I dropped my SP2 here, and then I go to Dex, and then it just didn't Dex. So Heimdall came in and saved me. Like, you wouldn't even have seen it. But anyway, yeah, the Dex didn't work. I don't know if it dropped or whatever happened there. Just did not work out, so I lost my Heimdall. But I'm still going. I got her down in the 40s. Things are feeling good. It's just that Warlock just does not hit all that hard as a 5-star, despite all the boosts and everything. All right, so here we go. I go to Dex, it doesn't Dex again. For whatever reason, all good. So now we're gonna come in with America Chavez, and we're gonna put in some damage. Now, her damage as a 7-star compared to 5-star Warlock, who Warlock doesn't really do crazy damage anyway, a little more utility damage type of thing. She's putting in some crazy numbers that I need right now. So I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can, getting some really great crits right there. Bam! And I pause and I quit out because I just cannot afford for her to bring that health right back, so no. And now here we have our Omega Red. We are going to put her in the corner. Good thing she's not baby, because, well, anyway. So we are taking her down little by little with that DOT, and she is out. And that finishes Chapter 1 of Act 7. Now, still got a long way to go, and I'm still on the hunt for more 7-star champions. And yeah, I'll take that deal. That's a crazy deal to keep me questing on. So anyway, if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. Remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Oh, potamus.
Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.